What's going on, y'all? So listen. Ooh, bitch, I look raggedy as hell. Anyway, what's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, season 6, episode 3, the marathon continues. Listen. Okay, so this first part got me heated, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. All right, because listen, it continues and pick up exactly where I left off last week when Lyrica and Apple Watts come in and see Summer Bunny or whatever. And what got me heated on this whole part was the fact that Summer Bunny, bitch, I don't understand what Mona is trying to do. Okay, Mona, what are you trying to do? You trying to rehab this girl's image or whatever? You trying to, put her out there so people can want to buy her stuff? Don't nobody want to fuck with a hoe. Don't nobody want to fuck with a bitch that's going to willingly sleep with somebody's husband. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. We don't want to do that, okay? Because that says a lot about us if that's what we really about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to sympathize and empathize with no bitch like that, all right? You up here coming at this girl and getting all in your feelings and why the fuck you saying stuff and putting stuff in the blogs? Why you can't speak? Who the fuck are you? I'm not talking to you. Princess was about to haul off on that ass. Ray J pulled her back and I said, let her go. And then the little bleach blonde hair nigga, he was trying to do some stuff. And I'm like, get him out of here, okay? You's a bitch too. You's a bitch too. And at the end of the day, Yo, she up here crying. Here she go, Summer Bunny up here crying and stuff. And these bitches always coming for me. You talking stuff about me in the blogs and you doing this and you doing that. Wouldn't nobody have to talk shit about you in the blogs if you wouldn't give them that information to talk about. Okay? And like Lyrica said, and Princess said, why the fuck are you mad? You the one that fucked her husband. You the one that did all this stuff with her husband. Lyrica should have that energy that you had towards her, towards your ass, okay? That's what should be happening. Lyrica should have beat your ass right then and there. Let me just tell you this. No, we're not finna give A1 a pass and we're not gonna say, oh, A1 is more in the wrong because he's a married man. Yeah, we can say that, but that bitch is just as much as wrong too because she knew that he was a married man, okay? And then when Yo-Yo keep on, Yo-Yo, you pissing me off, okay? Bitch, it's the second episode. Don't play with my Yo-Yo, bitch. Don't play with my motherfucking emotions, okay? And that's what you doing. I'm sorry, because I ain't finna sit here and try to sympathize and calm and empathize with a bitch that's going through all this shit. Obviously, she the common denominator of all the bullshit that's going on, trying to calm her down and, talk to her. Bitch, fuck that. Fuck that, okay? She might try to fuck your man next, Yo-Yo. You better watch out, okay? Because she like them attached. She like him attached. Boyfriend, husband, whatever else in between. She like him attached, okay? You know what I'm saying? Fianced, she like him attached, okay? Listen, so all that going on, and then Yo-Yo finally get them to sit down and talk or whatever, and Lyrica was like, did you fuck my man? Okay, no, we just had the FaceTime. No, okay, that's all you did? That's good, whatever. She just got up and left, okay? And she was just giving so much attitude, and I'm like, who are you to give this attitude that you are giving? Okay, you're the one that wronged this girl. This girl should be giving you that attitude, Summer fucking Hop Hip. Okay, that's who it is, bitch. Okay, let me tell you something. She had me all the way fucked up. I'm sitting here looking like, girl, what is going on with this shit? You got the game fucked up, Summer Bunny, bitch. Okay, you know what? When she came outside to Lyric and gonna say, well, we did. I just want, it's hard for me to come to you as a woman, and I want to come to you as a woman right now and to let you know that me and A1, I did not come on to him, okay? He came on to me and we did do some things, okay? What some things did you do? We had sex. How many times? Multiple times, okay? That's how I knew. Lyrica knew she was telling the truth, but at the end of the conversation, she was like, why you getting mad at me or coming at me or whatever? She was like, but you willingly slept with a married man. Okay, so you giving me all the brunt, but he is a married man. It's his fault and all that shit. Wrong, bitch. It's his fault and your fault because you willingly. That just because he a married man, it don't make you look no better because you knew, like Lyrica said, we're fucking public. Okay? You seen season 1 through fucking 5 that they been on, bitch. And you know that they was married, okay? I don't even go up for Lyrica and A1 like this, but girl, hoes got me fucked up. Okay? If you gonna do your wholeness, don't try to back down and have a bitch try to feel sympathy for your ass. See, yo naive in the situation. She don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna chop it up to age, bitch. That's what I'm gonna chop it up to. You know, she a little mature up in these streets or whatever. She don't be looking at the blogs and be on Instagram and Twitter and shit like that. So she don't know the tea. Okay? So I'm gonna let it slide. Yo, girl, don't do it again. Okay, come up with the times. You helping these young bitches. You gotta learn how to maneuver through them. Okay, that's what you gotta do. And I'm sitting here like, Summer Bunny, you gonna get that head rocked, okay? You gonna get that head rocked for real. You know, you better be glad that you did all this on this show because, a real bitch would have fucked your ass up and had your ass in a motherfucking hospital, ho, okay? Coming at them that way. You up here trying to be mad because this girl coming at you and you the one that did the crime. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Bitch, they should have let, Cardi. This the same bitch that was crying to Cardi trying to apologize for fucking her man too? Bitch, are you serious? I told you she like him. Girl, you should have sought them niggas on her. Okay, that's who you should have sought. Alright, fuck them bitches in the strip club. You should have. Girl, she ain't learned her lesson. Anyway, moving on. Listen to me. We don't facilitate crime on this channel, so let me stop that. I'm just saying. Then they went into this whole spiel about Nipsey Hussle and his passing or whatever. Everybody's giving their, thoughts and prayers and, their experiences being either knowing him or knowing of him. And it was a cute little segment, but he just passed, his birthday, I should say, just passed, 34th birthday. And I don't know, is it me because I understand the significance of Nipsey Hussle. I understand the greatness that he was doing and what he is and the man that he was. But it just feels like it gets from one point where it's about paying homage, paying respects, paying condolences to the point where it's become about ratings. Because this is like, last week on Black Ink Crew Compton, they did the same thing. This week on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, they actually named the title The Marathon Continues. Both of them titles was named The Marathon Continues or Begins. Both of them. So I'm just like, are we trying to use this man, literally trying to exploit this man death for some ratings or some shit? Please don't be that. Am I the only one that feel that way? So you get where I'm coming from? Okay. But anyway, yeah. Rest in peace, Nipsey, though. So we get into a whole new thing where Zell Swag is back on the show. We got Paris is back, and then April. They going out, they exercising or whatever. We find out that Zell and Paris, they're like roommates, they're really good friends, they're like besties and all that stuff. Thank God Zell cut his hair. Okay, I don't usually say that, but he was bothering me with his hair, but because of his antics, I don't know, just everything about him was bothering me. So that's probably why I said that. But he was just talking about something. He got some growth in him or whatever. Him and Mr. Braid, they not apologize to each other. Basically, that's what they did. But I was about to say they made up. They ain't cool like that, but they cordial, okay? So, April started telling them about the whole thing with Moniece and, them making up and then them going on tour. Why don't? It'd be better if me and Paris went on tour. I was like, girl, ain't nobody want to see y'all. Y'all ain't got no talent, okay? That's one. Two, let me tell you something. I really don't care about Paris, okay? That is because Paris gives me, I'm comfortable with playing the stereotypical, fat black sidekick to everybody else. Or not even, we ain't even got to put black up in there. The fat sidekick to everybody else, That's all I can do and make jokes and stuff like that. Let me make the jokes before somebody else make the jokes. Let me be goofy. Let me be funny. Let me not be serious. Let me act this. Let me be the comedic relief or whatever. She's comfortable in that role, and it does something to me. Like, you could be so much better. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the fact that she on here claiming that she trying to lose weight to get into other roles or whatever. But you should be trying to lose weight to better your health just because you want to better your health, not just because you need a job. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that. Okay. So we got B2K discussing the whole B2K and all of them. They just discussing the whole shit that's going on with the tour. Okay. With Ras B quitting the tour. They actually played the video that I was talking about where J Boog was mocking Ras B. And that's not a good look, okay? I don't care how close you are or aren't to somebody that you're working with. You don't take a time when they are down to start mocking them to, especially when you don't have to even, speculate. You know that boy is going through some stuff and he's been going through things for years just by his actions. Something ain't right mentally up there. His life been messed up by some things, some traumatizing things or whatever, whether you want to choose to admit it or believe it or whatever, okay? And for you to put that video out, I didn't like it, okay? And for them to show it, it don't make you look good. No way, okay? No way about it. No way. But we see Pretty Ricky, Spectacular from Pretty Ricky, and Fizz from B2K go down to the radio station in Atlanta where Jock is at, and they're talking about the tour. Did y'all see on the first episode? Hold on the first episode, I don't even know if I said this when Fizz and J Boog and Spectacular was talking at the gym, and Spectacular was like, "You think y'all gonna make it through? Y'all think y'all gonna make it through?" I said, "You think y'all gonna make it through? Cause you forgot you and Pretty Ricky too, okay?" So they talking about that. Then Jock was asking her how it is to be on a bus with them or whatever, on tour with them, because he remember being on tour with Pretty Ricky at one point, and Slick'em come on the bus talking about something to the girls. If you expect to use some condoms or whatever, you need to get off the bus or whatever. He claims that he was joking, but that nigga probably was serious. Let me tell you why. Because if you went to the Millennium Tour, I don't know if they did it at All Stars, but they damn sure did it at mine. What Slick'em said. We at the so-and-so hotel, okay, on floor so-and-so, and you can come through if you ready to get fucked. And he was like, my dick is long and some shit like that. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. I don't need to hear all this shit. My lesbian ears was assaulted by this, okay? I was just like, wait a minute, this how y'all heteros get down? This is how y'all get down? Oh, but Slick'em has always been out there, so I'm not surprised. But anyway, once again, they started talking about the whole, Nipsey Hussle passing and what he meant to, Fizz and them, because they're from the West Coast, and his teachings and what they got from him and everything. That was nice. Moving on from that, Yo-Yo was talking about, I had to think about what was going on. Yeah, Yo-Yo was talking about, all the stuff that was going on because she was cool with Nipsey, and she was feeling a little down. So what uplifts her spirit is the fact that she still has the music, and she was doing her music stuff, looking at new talents and all that. And so we get this white boy named Mickey Monday, and I'm only saying white boy because that's how they presented him. Okay, Mickey Monday. He was born and raised out there. Okay, he was the only white boy out there on the block. And they made sure to put his little backstory up there, how he act the food up in the neighborhood. People look at me and they like, oh, they see the hair, they see the skin color, they see this, but then they really know that this is really me and all this stuff. This my cousin, you know what I'm saying? My father, he grew up on rap music or whatever, he was listening to NWA, Snoop Dogg, Eastside. I said Eastside Connection, all that. All right, Daddy had some taste, Daddy had a little flavor, Corrupt was there. He was like, when they see him, they see Rockstar, okay? But then when he opens up his mouth, he's a rapper. I was sitting here like, all right, if y'all want to push another Eminem, I said Bubba Sparks really lost some weight, grew his hair out, and changed up his rap flow, and turned, he changed his name too. I said, okay, I don't know how much of this act I can take. You people adapt to their environment. That's what it seemed like he was doing, and so he took on some of those characteristics. I don't know if feel if it's real or he putting on the show. Applewhite said she been knowing about him. They used to be, they grew up together, whatever. So okay, Will, he did his little thing too. He was like, I work with this person, Mike Will made it, this person, 1500. I was like, all right, bring your stats down, because Ashley up here confused, looking like, Okay, okay. We gonna give him a chance. I ain't gonna judge too hard. Mm. And Yo-Yo actually had a conversation with Apple too and told her, this whole thing that's going on with Summer Bunny, you getting upset because she doing this to somebody that you know or whatever, but she not doing it to you. You need to cut that shit, okay? You really need to calm that stuff down and you need to let stuff go and stay out of it because it's not your business. And I was like, I agree with that. Moving on from that, Yo-Yo, she goes onto Jason Lee's show for some support to lend her advice about how to deal with a huge death, a huge loss to the community, hip-hop community, African American community, the world, period, because she's been through the same thing with Tupac. She was around that time. She was cool with Pac, and she gave her experience of what happened and how she dealt with it and what needs to be done today and all of that. And Jason was up there talking about how he was there with Nipsey when the shop opened up, and he had the footage and everything, so that was a nice little lesson. I had no idea that he knew him or whatever, because I don't follow Jason Lee, so that's what it was. And so at this point, he started reiterating a story, about his life, how he grew up in foster care because his mother was a drug addict and a prostitute. He had an older brother that, he looked up to as a father figure. When he was 19 years old, he basically dropped out of college and he came over there to California. At one point they went to a bowling alley and these two girls gets into it, and one of the girls pulled out a gun, and unfortunately his brother was one of the victims of this altercation that happened. And it was sad. I can't even crack no jokes because that was a sad moment. I give Jason that because I was, listen, bitch, I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I was sitting here and, I felt my eyes get a little bit misty when he paused and he was like, doing all of this, trying to get himself together. Then April started crying. I said, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop to get in my feelings like this and start, getting emotional. Like, no, that ain't what I looked at this for. But it was a touching story. It was unfortunate because it's a story that a lot of people have gone through. And I'm not the same similarities, but losing someone to unnecessary violence, and especially in our community, and it's fucked up, and we need to stop it. That's what we need to do. That's basically what the message was, okay? Bitch, Love and Hip Hop gave us a goddamn message. Gave us a teachable moment. Who would have thought? Okay? Who would have thought? Girl, it happened. It happened. Okay? It happened. Moving on from that, we got my girl, Pam. Mama Pam, bitch. Mama Pam went and picked up A1 because A1 was like, I've been on tour with T-Pain for the last, few days or whatever. So I'm coming out here and I got a show out here in LA. And my mom's come pick me up in the Uber. Okay? I said, all right. Mama Pam was like, hey, baby, how you doing? Okay. Did you really cheat on Lyrica? Because I've been reading it everywhere. Did you really cheat on Lyrica with that girl? I said, answer the question, A1, because we all want to know. A1 like, listen, ma, like, damn, this what you do? I got a whole bunch of stuff on my plate and you want to come at me with this? Answer the question, A1. Did you cheat on that girl with Lyrica? Oh, Lyrica with that girl. Y'all know what I'm saying. He said, you know what? I ain't got time for this. You coming at me with this bullshit and all this stuff. I said, hold up. I know your mama ghetto as hell. Okay? Your mama ghetto as hell. She's a bird. She ratchet. She whatever. But that's still your mama. You don't talk to her like that. She may cuss your ass out, but you don't cuss at her. Okay? That's how we do things. And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Even though I feel some type of way about it, that's in the guidelines. That's in the unwritten rules, okay? Your parents will cuss your ass out. You don't do that shit to them. You cuss at them behind their back, okay? At least that's what I do, okay? My mama don't really cuss at me, but, I talk shit about her behind her back when she make me mad. Everybody done it. I ain't the only one. So don't even sit here and look like, bitch, you wrong. You shut up because you lied to yourself. You done thought it in your head. This bitch. You done called your mama a bitch in your head, okay? Don't say you didn't. Anyway, moving on, trying to make me feel like I'm wrong and all this stuff. Girl, get the fuck up out of here. Anyway, he got up out that car. I said, what? Now let's talk about Mama Pam. Mama Pam got some additions to her face, baby. Mama Pam, is she still fucking? She was messing around. She was trying to get on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. If you have not been watching this season of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, side note, let's take a pause, okay? I'm sorry. Caesar, for my people who watch the show. Caesar, you're 46 years old. You don't date black women because all his partners have been white women, okay? Or other races, except for black women. You are up here trying to get with this girl who is 20-something years old. You're 46, and she's out here playing you for your money. You are literally eating older noodles every fucking night because you ain't got no money to even go buy you a goddamn ham sandwich, bitch, okay? And you are sending money after money after money after money, paycheck after paycheck after paycheck to this girl who keeps putting off meeting you for 5 fucking years. On the day she was supposed to buy that ticket, she said, we ain't going to Mexico because I got my mama's birthday party. All of a sudden, it was her mama's birthday. After all this time she been talking, and she the one that said, let's go to Mexico. She said she can't do it because it's her mama's birthday. We're going to have to change it 2 weeks later. This motherfucker brought her a $2,000 ticket, bitch. I would have fucked his ass up. Caesar, since you got so much money to spare and to lend, and like you up here living like a fucking crackhead up in this bitch just struggling. Send me some money, bitch. Okay? Waste your money on me. You know what I'm saying? I said, I feel bad. No, I don't. Because he too dumb. And he tell everybody his business. Everybody. The clients, the boss. I'll be laughing around behind his back. But anyway, Mama Pam out here fucking new dick. Young dick too. You know what I'm saying? Mama Pam said, listen, I got to completely look. Okay, I had the hair already. So therefore, let me fix my face. Let me get a piercing here. Let me get a piercing here. And let me get a heart piercing right here. I said, Mama Pam, I hope you went about that and didn't get that piercing secondhand. You know what I'm saying? Nobody did that in the house for you. You actually went to the store, to the tattoo shop, to the piercing shop, and they got sterilized. You know, I don't want your lip turning green, okay? I don't want it to fall off, all right? Because you look like you do some ghetto shit like that. You look like you got your piercing done at a house party. You know, the tattoo parties, they be happening at the house and shit like that. That's what she look like she got her piercing done. Bitch, and I'm the one to talk because this fucked up shit, I got it done at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I know some stuff about it. So that's why I can talk about it, girl. Anyway, Mama Pam. Child, so it's the Millennium Tour. Let me tell you something. As much shit I just talked about, I talked about Fizz and J-Bug. You know, J-Bug. You still get a side eye from me, bitch. I ain't gonna cut you off for real, like all the way. But you know, you in timeout. Okay, but they was up there talking about, you know, how they was at the Millennium Tour and how they be getting ready and how they be nervous before they do their little exercise and stuff like that. Bitch, Jason Lee said, you know, he trying to get his health right. He was like, he back into his fitness and his health. I said fitness, well, I just thought of that. I really just thought of that, okay? Because he said he used to drink. He used to be in depression. He don't drink no more, whatever. Okay, that's what you say. But, that's good. Okay, clear your mind. Because let me tell you something. When you be drinking and stuff, that adds on to the depression. It don't make it better. That's what people don't understand. That don't make it better. Okay, it just numbs it for the minute. But then you got to go back to reality. But anyway, back to the Millennium Tour. So, girl, I just had flashbacks because, baby, that tour was so much fun and so much nostalgia, girl. Girl, I still got the stuff up on my Instagram. If you want to go back and look at my Instagram information is in the Mo Info box, baby. Just go up there. It's in the highlights. It's my stories and whatever. I kept it up there for a minute for a reason. Because, bitch, I had to, you know, like, Ashley, you was really a bird bitch for these motherfuckers. Like, for the whole tour. It wasn't just them. Because, let me tell you something. B2K came out. I heard the first few songs and then left, okay? Because I didn't want to get out there with all the crowd trying to get home and all that stuff. It was cold or whatever. But, baby, we had so much fun. When they popped up and they did their little intro, it was like, oh, my God, look at that. You know, I didn't expect myself to do all that for them. But I did because it was my childhood. And I was like, I remember that. Anyway, moving on from that. Fizz telling J Boog about the whole thing of her and him and April moving in together and all this stuff. He was like, so what y'all trying to do? I'm concerned. Okay, what y'all trying to be homie, lover, friends, best friends, warriors? What's going on? He concerned, we concerned. We, to be quite honest, we already know the deal. We don't really care. Moving on from that, they talked about, the Nipsey Hussle tribute that they did and Fizz crying and stuff like that. That was sweet. Moving on, we get what's his name? A1 supposed to be doing this show in LA with T-Pain. He going over there talking to T-Pain, thanking him because this is his first time going on tour, whatever. So he's thanking him and he was like, all that personal stuff that I got going on, I'll deal with it later, okay? Meanwhile, Erica and her friend from Atlanta, they in the car, okay? They in the car. They in the car and they're about to roll up on A1. That's what they're about to do and confront that nigga and get all the answers that they need to get. Okay? Well, if she thinks she gonna get, I said that nigga ain't finna tell the truth. So, A1 out there, T-Pain Jr. out there trying to perform or whatever, and he do see that Lyrica is there. They go backstage into the dressing room, into his little dressing room or whatever. And so her friend, she was getting on my nerves, okay? I know you trying to be have your girl back or whatever, but let her handle her problem. The friend actually should have stayed outside, to be quite honest, okay? Because I did not think that was fair for them two to be jumping down his throat. Let the wife jump down the throat, okay? You get the information from the wife afterwards, okay? That's how I felt that shit should have went in the first place, So I wasn't even mad at A1 when he said, "Hey, yo, homie, come on, since this over here, she got her friend or whatever. Why don't I just make this shit even or whatever?" Okay, and Lyrica, you getting mad, talk about some, fuck you or whatever because they just yes men's and all this stuff and you be hiding what he be doing and all that. Okay, your girl doing the same thing, being a yes woman too. Okay, but for good reasons in this case. But technically y'all was doing the same thing. Okay. So she was having your back, he had a back. That's what it was, okay? And the friend just kept on talking, and I was here for Lyrica when she said, be quiet, I got this, okay? Let me handle this right quick. I said, thank you for shutting that bitch up, okay? I get it, but girl, shut up and let them handle it. You not in a relationship. I know Lyrica put you in there, Lyrica put you in there for a second, but bounce your ass out into the hallway, okay? That's what you need to do right now. And so, did you cheat on me? Did you sleep with Summer? Did you sleep with her? Why you did you? I said, slap his ass right there. I said, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do that. Okay, do that. And then ask the question again. Did you sleep with her? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I cheated and don't act like you ain't cheat. It happened last year. You cheated on me last year too. I'm going around here this whole time while you pregnant trying to figure out whether or not the baby man and all that stuff. Girl A1 spilled the tea and said, oh yeah, she did cheat. And they decided not to put her infidelity on blast because she was pregnant. They didn't want the stress and all that from the media to put out stress from the media and all that stuff to stress her out while she was doing the pregnancy. I think she was high risk and all that shit. Bitch, I was like, oh, so I'm not surprised because they already said previously that they both did shit to each other. So I'm saying, oh, so now you recently cheated on him too. Mind you, we was trying to see if you cheated on A1 with Safari, but no, you ain't cheat with Safari. Oh, you did cheat, but it just went with Safari. Okay, cool. All right. We get that. Baby, I'm looking at Lyrica and her collarbone and stuff and her neck. Okay, in the in the confession, and I was like, yeah, look at your neck, look at your shoulder. Lyrica used to be a big girl. She used to be thick ones. Okay, I could tell just by that. I was like, that's what it is. I was looking like, what looks so different? Like, it looked weird. But I said, oh, that's how mask gonna look. That's how mask gonna look. But anyway, the whole time I'm sitting here. Okay, I'm intact. All right. But I was like, girl, you should, I don't know if I can be with you no more because you don't be there. You don't take me out. You don't make me feel good. You don't make me feel beautiful. You don't do this. It's like you so detached. When you at home, it's like you're not even there. I said, girl, then leave. Leave, bitch. Leave. You ain't going nowhere. Y'all still playing around on the internet with each other. Come on now. And then the episode ends with touching tributes to Nipsey Hussle, covering his memorial and everything. And, I just really hope they not doing this for ratings or whatever, and this is genuine. But a lot of the cast members, they really were touched by him because they lived out there and they know that. So that was that. I did like it, but I just don't want VH1 to take this stuff and start using it for ratings. I really don't. But anyway, y'all, tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.